Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am here with President of Indian Minority Association and President of LMCC, Mr. Minhaj Akhtar. Today I wanted to discuss about presidential election. The results are out, and Donald Trump will be the next and 47th President of the United States. I wanted to know your opinion on how Muslim community and Indian minority should move forward.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. It's one of the ayat I want to discuss about. قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ مَالِكَ الْمُلْكِ تُؤْتِي الْمُلْكَ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتَنْزِعُ الْمُلْكَ مِمَّنْ تَشَاءُ. There say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying in his holy book that he is the Lord of all the dominions. So that's his wish. He can appoint anyone and he can take out anyone. So we believe that anyone who's appointed, and this is after election. If you see last Jummah, we did the khutbah. We clearly told and warned other organization not to be endorse anyone from the religious facilities. But this practice is badly going on. They randomly picked up leaders was endorsing candidates, and I think the authorities are sleeping. If I recall everyone memory, 2008, about 22 churches endorsed John McCain and they lost their tax exemption.
So the tax exempt will be taken out?
Yeah. Okay. You cannot you are a not-for-profit. You cannot endorse anyone in person. So now the candidates also can be punished. They using the leaders. Like Ponzi schemes used, Bernie Madoff used, 4 priests, 4 rabbis, Sunrise Equity from Chicago, Salman Ibrahim used few imams to collect the money. So they cannot endorse any profitable thing or personal interest. So this needs to be kept in our minds in future for all those leaders who try to endorse. Our khutbah was very clear that it's your choice, but the most important, you get out and vote. Now the election is over. Someone gets 49, someone gets 51. The person who gets 51%, he will be the winner. So at this moment, it's a historic election because the President Trump, he was 45th president, and for his mistakes he lost the election, and he came back and he did really good politics this time. He was pretty much against the, in general with Islam and Muslims, and his comeback was very knowledgeable, and he requested everyone, and his concerns was the top, the border security. I think the taxpayers in US paid very attention. 5 billion the current administration expend with their mistakes. Border was wide open. People came in. They paying. I'm visiting California for a graveyard, establishment visit. and I couldn't find a room. Same thing in New York. And the hotels, motels, people were saying, yes, we getting paid from the government.
Oh.
And we giving rooms to people who cross the border. Humanity is totally different, but the laws of the land should be applied and implemented. And the second thing is the wars. We know that Donald Trump have nothing to gain with the heavy equipment missionaries for the wars being used, Ukraine or Palestine. Palestine was brutally damaged physically, and lots of people died. Genocide took place. And this administration, we didn't know. This election was a face-off. We always have this imagination. The Democrats always, help the immigrants. And this country built by immigrants, basically. So that's what the perception we have in our minds, that the Democrats always be there for immigrants. But the war that took place and all these expenses going from money that taxpayers paying for all these expenses. And if you see the reaction around the globe, how the people reacted against it, demonstration. The demonstration was done in US or Europe, was amazing. And President Trump warned this. During this campaign, he said, don't take it easy. Don't take it easy about these students.
Yep.
They are something. So these students, all the voters showed this time that yes, we have a choice. You as a controlling administration right now, and you providing all the resources to kill innocents. It's a humanity first. And of course, a Muslim it's one of the number one population. Pope says, now you number one. So the Muslim population is, and it is bad. So the election, we know that President Trump will come back. The way President Trump did the mistakes in his first term, the same thing repeated by Joe Biden and this administration, Biden administration. So they realize probably now that because of their mistake, it's a bad loss. But it's right now, this, like I said, this was a face-off election. So now we know that there is a choice that Republicans also working with minorities. They're not conservatives. They also work with minorities. They care about minorities. They care about in general, every American, every immigrant that comes here, who pay taxes, who work hard. And if you go to California, you see the homeless, how much they on the street, on the sidewalk. And here we're sending billions of dollars to Ukraine and to Israel. It shouldn't happen. So I think we have very good team that is going to take over. Top business people advising President Trump, and hopefully we hoping that whatever promises he make, he's going to keep it. He's going to imply on everything, and I think we will the biggest point will be the war. If he able to stop the war completely, that will be the biggest success. And Ukraine also. We getting into everybody's business just to keep our power on this earth. But mostly time we're losing it. Both Bush killed lots of people, 0.5% of voters from US, that the person should come out and speak to the people. This is not the end of the world. President Trump lost after first term. He come back again and won again.
Yes.
So this is the message for the person who lost this election. You're able to come back if you can fix your mistakes. So it's not like you disappear from people. And this is the biggest message, I think, that the American people, American voters, they watch, they hear everything, then they make decision. They don't blindly go out and vote for somebody.
Right. You think the Arab voters and the Muslim voters has major impact in the...
And you see that President Trump praised. First term, he was against.
Yes.
Now he's praising Muslim American voters, Arab American voters. So we all won. There is no difference between Arab American or Muslim American.
Any advice for Trump moving forward, how he's gonna help Muslim community here, also with the taxes?
Absolutely.
The inflation is going on right now. The interest rate are about 8%.
Yes. And he's a businessman, shrewd businessman, and he have some good help. I think he's gonna reestablish, come back. He's gonna bring the industries. The biggest loss right now, all this tax money is going towards Israel and Ukraine. That needs to be stopped. And he's not a war guy, like I said. He don't get anything out of it. And President Kennedy was not spared.
Correct.
He was spared twice. Some certain people trying to assassinate him because they know that he's going to win this election and he's going to stop the wars. So that's certain people, they try to kill him, assassinate him. But they couldn't be successful because the creator was not willing to take him at this point. So he was spared for a reason. So we hoping that he's gonna do his job properly.
For the immigration, we got families back in India and also other countries, F4 category, or spouse of US citizen and stuff. You think under new administration, a Trump administration, is going to speed up things for the immigration? There are big lines for the immigration, and also there are a lot of visas for the tourists and also students.
There is a rumors they're going to give the immigration to everyone, to all the students. Everything work, with the system. It's a unique system. Absolutely, people who are paying taxes, citizens, they in line for 3-4 years. They file I-130, their petitions as a spouse, as a children. They're waiting for a long time since the pandemic, and that continues. We were hoping that this will speed up the process in 2024, from beginning 2024. No, it's not. It's backing up more. So, like I said, he's not a guy who don't. He's not going to pay attention on the other stuff that delaying the process for the taxpayers. So we hoping, and we have to let the administration know. All these experts, all these attorneys, immigration attorneys, they should contact the administration and speak about it. That these are the taxpayers who've been waiting in line for a long time. Their process, their file needs to be expedited. Long distance relationships it's very tough. Once you file the petitions, they're supposed to be number one priority, not the other, H1s and all this will be the highest priority for the taxpayer. They are also taxpayers. And so we're hoping for the best. We can always remind them, or we can speak to our senators or congressmen before we vote. Now the election is over, still we can talk to them. We can ask them, this is a glitch, this process is delayed or slow process. So they will be able to fix it, hopefully.
There are also rumors and fear among the community, for the people who are out of status, that Trump is going to deport once he's in the office. Any thoughts on that?
It's up to the administration, especially people who jump the border. They're in trouble. I was going to Home Depot today and I see, labor standing.
Yes.
At the same time, I see the ICE, the immigration guy is looking with the picture.
Okay.
So that never stops. But he can expedite it. He's got some program for 2025 project that will be eliminating more people who come through the border, claim the asylums and all this. So those can be in danger. But we not the immigration, we not for profit. But that's what we heard. That's all we can say.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.